Hi guys, what's going on? It's been a while, I know. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Jordan. I'm from Jordan and I'm coming to you directly from Chiang Mai, Thailand. I'm waiting for my coffee right now, and yeah, I'll talk to you about something very important just right after this. Brainmates!
What is your profession?
Today's topic is the last Nevada Democratic debate, and I think that was the best debate that I ever watched in my whole life. Everything about it was crazy. I was literally jumping up and down the whole time, and yeah.
Bloomberg, welcome to the arena.
Bloomberg was awful.
They tore the skin off him.
This was a disaster for Bloomberg.
It was hard to watch.
He was tone deaf on issue after issue.
Even when Warren was hitting him, he was watching the fist hit his face.
I don't think any Democrat is looking at that and going, that's the guy who's going to save us against Trump in November.
We learned one important thing. If you feel depressed or not successful, or like you feel you're doing bad in life, don't worry. Michael Bloomberg spent like $500 million to go on the stage in the last Nevada debate to get like killed by everyone on it. It was a magnificent display that I don't know, man. It just like I was like, what the fuck are you guys? What are you doing, man? Why did he come? The crazy thing is like the questions they asked him, like I would know how to answer them for him, because I know exactly what's up, you know what I'm saying? Like I know what he did before, and if I'm going to debate these guys who are very practiced, very smart people on the stage, like I would actually find a way to answer all these questions without looking like an asshole. But this guy is just like, oh my god, like it's like nobody ever in his life challenge him on anything. And that's what happened when you are. This is like literally the embodiment of being out of touch, Like what the fuck? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Oh my god, that was magnificent. I loved every bit of it. And yeah, that debate was like watching, I don't know, the Red Wedding or something like that. I think the person who won the debate was Elizabeth Warren. For a moment, I forgot that she really stabbed Bernie in the back just a few weeks ago.
I'd like to talk about who we're running against. A billionaire who calls women fat broads and horse-faced lesbians. And no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg. Democrats are not going to win if we have a nominee who has a history of hiding his tax returns, of harassing women, and of supporting racist policies like redlining and stop and frisk. Look, I'll support whoever the Democratic nominee is, but understand this. Democrats take a huge risk if we just substitute one arrogant billionaire for another. This country has worked for the rich for a long time and left everyone else in the dirt. It is time to have a president who will be on the side of working families and be willing to get out there and fight for them. That is why I am in this race, and that is how I will beat Donald Trump.
And like it's like she didn't really listen to her new advisors from the Hillary camp and Kamala camp, and yeah, she came down to her roots, back to her roots, the second choice for all Bernie Sanders supporters. But still, like, in the same time, she keeps dunking on them, even though, like, are you crazy? Elizabeth, the people you are dunking on are your supporters. Like they used to support you. They used to think, hey, she's going to be our vice president, at least. Hey, if Bernie doesn't do well, I'm gonna fucking vote for her. But what the hell? What did he do? Why did he do this? She literally leaving her supporters behind. That's how, like, the people who are still supporting Elizabeth now, they're not really Bernie Sanders supporters or even Bernie Sanders light. They're all like, you know, the same demographic that actually support Pete, Klobuchar. You know, some of them would actually go for Biden, but they're not actually the core people who actually support progressive change, you know? Because all of these guys, she just lost them. She just literally lost them. Anybody who is a real progressive, who is a real, Bernie support, like Bernie vision supporter, who was actually considering Elizabeth Warren for a moment, just left her after she stabbed him in the back. And we saw that, you know. We saw that. She dropped literally 10 points in the fucking polls when she did that.
To beat Donald Trump, we're going to need the largest voter turnout in the history of the United States. Mr. Bloomberg had policies in New York City of stop and frisk, which went after African American and Latino people in an outrageous way. That is not a way you're going to grow voter turnout. What our movement is about is bringing working class people together, black and white and Latino, Native American, Asian American, around an agenda that works for all of us and not just the billionaire class. And that agenda says that maybe, just maybe, we should join the rest of the industrialized world, guarantee health care to all people as a human right, raise that minimum wage to a living wage of $15 an hour, and have the guts to take on the fossil fuel industry, because their short-term profits are not more important than the future of this planet and the need to combat climate change. Those are some of the reasons we're the strongest campaign to defeat Donald Trump.
Bernie Sanders came to the stage as the front runner, and I think he left the stage as the nominee. I think it's really clear right now that he's going to be the Democratic nominee, and it's going to be, that's how I think about it. Like everything he did in the debate was on point. He reflected all the attacks on him. It's like nothing, because the same boring attacks, you know, that everybody's repeating since 2016. So like this is not, there's nothing new, and the voters are not stupid. They know what's going on. So yeah, I think literally Elizabeth Warren, when she literally like slaughtered Bloomberg, just cleared the path for Bernie to get the nomination. And now we're gonna get to the last point of the debate, right? The last thing that they actually talked about, which is when Chuck asked them, like, you know, if we reach the convention and nobody has the majority of the delegates, that means like 51% or 50% of the delegates. So it's not the majority, it's the plurality, okay? What do you want, literally, do you want like the will of the people to actually prevail, and you know, the one with the most delegates will take the nomination? Or do you want to, you know, to let the convention take its way, which means that they go to the second ballot, and the super delegates who are mostly against Bernie will have the, you know, will have the ability to vote, and then they will steal, literally, they will steal the nomination from Bernie. And all other candidates on the stage said, yeah, we're gonna steal the nomination from Bernie.
2 weeks away from a national primary, and I want to ask all of you this simple question. There's a very good chance none of you are going to have enough delegates to the Democratic National Convention to clinch this nomination. Okay? If that happens, I want all of your opinions on this. Should the person with the most delegates at the end of this primary season be the nominee, even if they are short of a majority? Senator Sanders, I'm going to let you go last here because I know your view on this. So instead, I will start with you, Mayor Bloomberg.
Whatever the rules of the Democratic Party are, they should be followed. And if they have a process, which I believe they do,
I'm trying to do
so
this,
that
yes or no,
everybody
to make it
else,
fast.
everybody can.
So you want the convention to work its will?
Yes.
Senator Warren.
But a convention working its will means that people have the delegates that are pledged to them, and they keep those delegates until you come to the convention. All of the people.
All righty. Vice President Biden?
Play by the rules.
Yes or no? Leading person with the delegates, should they be the nominee or not?
No, let the process work its way out.
Mayor Buttigieg?
Not necessarily, not to listen.
Senator Klobuchar?
Let the process work.
Senator Sanders?
Well, the process includes 500 superdelegates on the second ballot. So I think that the will of the people should prevail. Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Most votes should become the nominee.
Like, yeah, we don't care about the people. We don't care about all the people who voted in the primaries and the caucuses. Yeah, we're just gonna take it from Bernie. Like, literally, that's exactly what they say. And Bernie is the only one who on the stage who said, no, we're just gonna go, what's the Democratic Party? We're just gonna go with the people. You know, the people chose this person who has the most delegates. So yeah, we're just gonna go with it. But yeah, it's a tricky situation. If it goes into a broker convention, I think it's going to be the end of the Democratic Party. And yeah, they will never win against Trump. Anyone else, I'm telling you, maybe, okay, so if Bernie doesn't get the most delegates, you know, and we go to to the convention and fair and square, somebody else takes it, that might, you know, some people from, some Bernie supporters will just go and support any voting blue, no matter who. But if they steal it from Bernie Sanders, that is the end of the Democratic Party. And I cannot see anything else. Nobody will ever, like literally, at least, you will say like 90% of Bernie supporters will not actually vote. Or maybe they will just go for Trump. Some Bernie supporters I talk to, they will totally vote for Trump again. Yeah, because like, for them, they just don't want the establishment, you know? It doesn't mean they're racist, doesn't mean anything. It's just like, they just don't want the establishment because they're getting fucked in the ass since forever. So, yeah. Anyway, it was a great debate. It was exciting, and that's how debates should be all the time. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I love you guys very much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Hey guys, it's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I don't know what to say. I know I keep changing what is this channel about, but I think it just, you know, I just go with the flow and I do the thing, like I do videos about whatever I'm really interested at and like at this moment in time. So yeah, bear with me, I guess. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but yeah, I just want to do something very important. Shout out to the core group of the Brainmates, Diane, Allison, Ellie, Stoner Kitchen, Ganja, Warrior. All you guys are fucking awesome. I love you very much. Yeah, and I will never forget Matthew, of course. What else? I'm sorry if I forgot anybody. Carmen. Who else? I don't know. I love you guys very much. You guys are here for since forever. You just bear with me whatever content I do. So yeah, like for next 30 days I'm gonna try and make a video a day until we get that strike out of the channel, and maybe we can go back and doing things that we love. I'll see you guys on this Twitch stream maybe tomorrow. I don't know. The problem is I'm waking up very late to actually do a stream. I don't know, man. I'm actually tired lately, but yeah. And again, I love you guys very much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.